Okay, so we're in one of the breeding lots. There's the red badge. That's sitting his first round of eggs of the year. I don't normally pair up this early, but I've had one or two people who want some young birds, so I paired him up a little bit earlier than normal. The female that I've paired the badge to this year, you can see that she's got a chip ring on. She's got a racing ring on, chip. She's a daughter of Gus, and her mother is also in the breeding loft, and also a grandmother. So there's 3 generations of this hen: the grandmother, the mother, and now herself. Also her sister's in the breeding loft, very good line from the treble 5. So I've put the red badge, who's born in 2013. The red badge is now with a daughter of Gus, her first year, so this is the first set of eggs in her life. I raised her, but I've put her in the breeding loft because I like to keep the winning line, and I like to pair younger hens to the older males. That's just something I like to do, and I find that, well, me personally, I find that you can get some very good pigeons out of the first set of eggs from yearling hens. So in my next, that's another direct Van Bell cock from 2014, so he is getting on a bit now. His father's also still in the loft and still filling, and I've paired him to a granddaughter of Gus. So you can see the lines there, she's sitting her eggs. Her father is a son of Gus, and her mother is a daughter of Staff. So they are, she's an inbred hen to the treble 5. This hen here is half brother to 503, Gustav Van Bell. He's #1 racing cock. I think he's retired him now, he's 5 or 6 years old. But he had something like 5 or 6 firsts. He won Ace Pigeon, Ace Duff Award in Belgium. So this female is coupled to the old 2008 male, the father of this cock. He'll go up to his box in a minute and I'll show you him. This cock here is a full brother to Gus. Again, he's a son of treble 5, and he was raced in Belgium, and he won 29 prizes for Van Bell. He's now in my stock loft. He's been here for a couple of years. And again, the hen is a granddaughter of treble 5. So we've got a son and a granddaughter of treble 5. We've got another good cock here. He's a full brother to Staff. Again, he's another direct bird. Also in the loft, I've got a son of the red badge. So this is the son of the red badge. Not really raced anything off him yet, but hopefully this year he can breed me a good pigeon or 2. Now the cocks are now sitting, apart from the old cock. So most of the pigeons on the pans now are the males. Apart from this here, that's the female. And the only different pigeon in here, apart from because most of my birds are Van Bells, sprinters, is this one. He's a grandson of Chris Massenhoven's box 2 pair. I bought him direct from Belgium on an auction site. So he's the only difference to the pigeons. He's more of a middle distance pigeon. So I try and put a bit of middle distance blood into the sprinters, and hopefully this pigeon will breed me 1 or 2 good ones. So I'm here now in the small loft. I only have 6 nest boxes in here. And this pair, the hen there, she's a daughter of Gus. I've paired to a daughter of Staff, so inbred hen again. This is the hen that bred me to 2 young nest pair of males this year, 2021. That won 3 races between them. So the next pair of cock, one won 2 firsts, and the other one won the first and had a second. And that was the first set of eggs they had off her, and she's from 2019. And again, she's paired to a grandson of Mr. Quiverain. Mr. Quiverain is half brother to Treble 5, and is himself a winner of 11 first prizes in Belgium. So hopefully this pair, they've already started off well with the 3 firsts with 2 brothers and this pair. So fingers crossed for that pair. Here we have a daughter of Treble 5 from 2014. Sorry, I tell a lie, she's in the bottom box because they all look the same. So here we have a daughter of the old 2008 cock, the checker white flighted cock that you've seen before. He's still filling his eggs. This is his daughter in the stock loft, and she's paired onto a son of staff. The son of staff has won 2 first federations, North Road. So here is a daughter of Treble 5 direct in 2014. Very good breeding hen. She's bred a lot of winners and federation first prize winners. So that's the line of the Treble 5, as you probably know. I inbreed the Treble 5 line. I have, in fact, because it's nice and dry, I've just put the bath in the aviary for the cocks, or the birds on the nest. They've just had a bath, and you can see the condition on the water there. So they are in very good condition, the pigeons. We always love a bath, and that's the number one thing for me. Plenty of baths for the pigeons to keep them. Well, you can see their staff, my number 1 breed. It looks like a drowned rat. He's just get out of the bath, he's soaking wet through. But I give them plenty of baths when you can. And he's paired to, let's see, that's a daughter of Treble 5 direct. That's the last female from Treble 5 that I had in 2020, and this is the first year breeding, so she's 2-year-old. And I've paired her to my number 1 breeding male who looks like a drowned rat at the minute because he just had a bath and got out of the bath. So I paired my number 1 male to a daughter of Treble 5. He's also a grandson of Treble 5, so you can see the breeding there, the way I go with the breeding. And underneath here we have Gus, one of my best cocks as well, him and staff. He won 3 first prizes for me and topped the federation, bred me federation winners, and bred a lot of good pigeons. Like I've just told you about the hen that you just seen, that's his daughter that bred me best 2 young cocks this year with 3 first prizes between them. So showed you that breeding, people don't like to do it, go a bit close. Well, I think that's a good son or daughter to grandson or granddaughter. And that's a direct daughter of 801. She's from 2017. Again, the Van Bell, real nice hen that. She's got the nice tusks, which I like to see under the beak of a female. The same as this female here that bred the 2 winners this year. You can see the tusks. I call them tusks. And she's only a young hen, 2-year-old. And she's only ever had 1 set of eggs. And them 2 brothers came out with them eggs. So that's it, guys. The birds are in breeding mode now, as you can see. They're all on eggs. I've got 6 pairs in here, my very best pairs. And even the old Mr. Quiverain, these are his eggs here. He's 11-year-old, and he's still filling his eggs. So they're very good, strong and fertile pigeons, these Van Bells, these sprinters. They go on and on and on. So the 2 cocks, what are they, 12-year-old now? Yeah, 12-year-old this year, the 2 cocks. They're both still filling their eggs. Anyway, I hope you like my short little video. This is what I'm up to while I'm not working now. The pigeons have been paired, they're on eggs, and we're looking forward to the 2022 season. And hopefully this hen again is going to breed a couple more young males or females. It doesn't matter as long as they win. But this pair's got off to a very good start in 2021 when they bred me the nest pair of cocks to win 3 races between them. I can't ask for much more than that, guys. Anyway, I'll show you the Widowhoods. I've also paired the Widowhood pigeons up, so let's go and have a look at them. So here we are, guys, we're in the Widowhood section. As you can see, these are also paired up. It's not my favourite part of pigeons is breeding. I do like breeding, but once I start, I can't wait to finish breeding. So that's why the Widowhoods are even paired up at this time of the year now. But this will be the only set of eggs that they'll rear. They won't see another set of eggs, not even before racing. So once they rear these young birds up, whatever's going to hatch in here, they'll be separated and they'll be put. They'll not see the hen again until the first race, basketing of the first race. Maybe I'll give them a couple of, because a lot of these cocks in here are yearling cocks. Like him, first year bird, he's out of the brother staff. Next cock on the nest there, he's out of the son of staff. So these are only yearlings apart from this cock here. He's the son of staff, he's 2-year-old this time. I've got 3 2-year-olds and the rest of the males are yearlings. So I've got 9 yearlings, 1-year-old males and 3 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, sorry. So here we go, as you can see, they're just starting to, I paired these up a few days later, so they're just starting to go down on the eggs. So they are settled. There's one that I've got locked up because one 2-year-old cock, like I mentioned on a previous video, tried to take 2 cocks. There he is there, he's another son of staff, 2 years old. And that's a granddaughter he's paired to of staff. And then here we've got the cock with 2 first prizes, 2021. Out of the hen that I told you, so he's out of that hen. The hen that I've just shown you on a few minutes ago, where she bred me a nest pair of cocks to win 3 races between them. This is one of them, this is 53. So hopefully he's paired up, he's on eggs. He has been fighting. So hopefully I will try the young birds out of these first year pigeons. I'm not scared to race young birds out of them, because sometimes you'll get very good young birds out of the first set of eggs from yearling pigeons. That's what I found, especially with me Van Bells. But like this cock here, if you remember on my last video, he's a late bred. He was weaned at the end of June, beginning of July this year, and he's on 2 eggs. So these are very forward thinking pigeons. He's only a late bred. I never raced him, but I'll be racing him this year, even though he's not had a training toss. He's never been in a basket, but he's from my #1 breeding cock staff, and he's got everything about him. When I put him in the loft, coincidentally he took his father's old box. So the box he's in is his father's box, but he wasn't born, this pigeon here wasn't born in the stock loft. His father's not been in this loft since 2017. But it's just a coincidence that he took his father's old box. So hopefully, let's hope he's as good or half as good as his father. So that's a son from staff, paired to a daughter of Gus. So as you can see, it's treble 5, both sides of the breeding. And not yet to lay, some of them are a little bit slower, but they've not been paired up long. Just after Christmas these. So they are due to go down now. Another yearling cock, and that's a 2-year-old hen that I've paired him to. So guys, this is what we're up to. I've opened the roof vents, as you can see, with the cobwebs blowing, the air. And that's a sign of a good loft, when you can see cobwebs in the ceiling void. It's nice and dry. The loft's nice and dry and it's got good ventilation. So that's the 2022 breeding underway. Let's hope that we can breed 1 or 2 good young birds this year and win a few races. So we'll see. So thanks for joining and thanks for tuning in, watching my video. I hope you enjoy. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Press the like button if you want. So if you like, this is what I do. I always put sawdust shavings as well in the box. Keep it as natural as possible, and I also put pea straw on the floor. So I put pea straw on the floor and the pigeons will set the straw up. Keep it as natural as possible so they build their own nests. So try and keep it as natural as possible. Just under here I've got this cock here, he's the other cock, 54. He's a first prize winner this year, 2021, full brother to 53. Well, he's actually the nest brother. So, and he's an inbred pigeon. Treble 5 lines, you can see, if you know anything about pigeons, when you look at the head of the pigeon, and you look at the head of the other pigeons, you can spot them, you can see that the similarities. So hopefully he will win me a race as a yearling. He's already had 1 first prize and 1 second prize from 4 races, so as a young bird. So that's what I look for. I don't have a lot of pigeons, as you can see. 12 males will be raced on the traditional Widowhood system, only 12. I'm only looking for 1. It only takes 1 good yearling or good pigeon to keep coming. I haven't got time to have a lot of pigeons racing. So I like quality over quantity. All these pigeons are really related. They're all from them winning lines, so a lot of averages. Once they come into racing condition, then naturally they'll come to the front if the time and effort is put into them. You can see the condition of the pigeons. And these are only that young male there, first year again, yearling. But he knows what to do. He's on the eggs there with his female. Well, she's just about to lay. Yep, she's laid 1. So, but that'll be it. Once they've reared them up, that bonds them to that nest box. So these yearlings then will fight for that box. That's what he'll be racing to. He'll be racing to the end and to that box. That's the idea of the traditional Widowhood system. Anyway, there's 53. If you look at his head, that's 53. Start with 3rd bar, 2 first prizes as a young bird, 2021 this year. And this is his nestmate on the box there at the back. He won the other race, first prize, second prize. Nest pair of cocks, very unusual to get a nest pair of cocks, especially when they both win. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there's good things to come. So like I say, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you all have a belting new year. And good luck to all you pigeon flyers out there in the new year. Hope you win. Take care. See you soon.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors.